I don't know what the measurements are, and I don't know if this made a difference or not, but I use vegetable oil,
Uh-huh.
uh, vinegar, white vinegar or apple vinegar. I
Mm-hmm.
actually used a little of both.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
some sriracha to give just a little bit of heat, and then I used that little chicken poultry seasoning jar of stuff. Oh,
Oh, poultry. See, I have that.
yeah, and also um, like Italian dressing. The zesty Italian dressing has a bunch of stuff floating in it. You know,
Sounds like a Halloween thing.
and
Um,
I think that was it really.
let's see. Okay.
And the trick turns out to be that when you first put it on the grill, I do it skin side down, but you got to watch it because there's fat in chicken. It starts to drip. It starts to flame up.
Yeah.
So I do it over the high heat on the skin side for maybe like not even 2 minutes just to get the skin a little crispy,
Okay.
and then I flip it over on the other side um, for maybe 2 3 minutes. And again, you don't walk away from it because I walked away from it
Okay.
yesterday for about a minute, and all of a sudden I come back and there's flames. And then I move it all over to the other side of the grill. I got no flames underneath it,
Yeah.
and I just start basting it, with a brush or whatever with that vinegar oil,
Mm-hmm.
olive oil sauce, and all, over and over and over again. And I flip it over.
So basically, bake it.
It's being baked, but then you're constantly throwing sauce on it. Now, whether this makes a difference or not, and that
So what's the temperature of that?
well,
Medium heat?
well, now that the chicken's off of the flame, I mean, you want to keep the inside at least like 350, 400 degrees. So it's basically baking it at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, and that took an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know why
Well,
it
we
took so
had
long.
6 of them too.
Yeah, but still, but every time you open the lid of the grill, you lose the heat to baste it.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
You heat it up
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
Okay.
and with these grills, even mine, if you don't have a way to really lower the charcoal down so the flame doesn't reach it, I think that's kind of how they do it in those, when they do them in like on 55-gallon drums when they're doing a lot of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
They can actually move the grate higher. Still lots of heat, but the flame and the drippings don't reach it and flare up and start to burn it.
It just sounds delicious.
Now, the other little thing that may have had an influence on this, but you don't have to write this down,
Could have been John.
is the vegetable oil that I actually used to make chicken wings last weekend. So I took vegetable oil, put it into a pan, and I made chicken wings, and so it got flavored, I suppose. I don't know. I don't think it makes a
What
big
kind of
difference.
vegetable do you use? Safflower?
No, I just get the big old thing of
Vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
yeah. So it's so you don't need a big one. I mean, it's half and
Yeah.
half, that and vinegar, and really
Okay.
whatever else you want to put in it,
Yeah.
and easy on the salt because the last time I did it was too salty, so I didn't really put
Yeah,
any salt
okay.
in it at all.
Oh,
But just
Okay.
I think I put some black pepper in there too.
you said pepper. Oh,
Okay.
you didn't on the
Well,
sauce.
yeah, in the sauce I put some
Yeah.
black pepper. Yeah. So I kept tasting and going, yeah, nah, a little bit more of this, a little more of that, and in the sauce doesn't taste good. Just know that it doesn't taste
Okay.
because you remember you got vegetable oil and vinegar
Yeah.
in it. But when it gets onto the chicken, it
Yeah.
sucks itself in, and
Mm.
especially on the skin side, and so it absorbs it in, and then
Yeah.
just got up to like 160 and 165, and off it came.